I made this video some time ago, and while I definitely jumped the gun a little bit, I was on the right track somewhere, because now, about a year later, Ceruledge is finally a top deck in the meta. What is up? Welcome back to the Totodile gang, the friendliest gang in all of Pokemon, or if you're new around here, welcome in. It's so nice to have ya. And today we are talking about Ceruledge, the deck that got so much better with the inclusion of just a few new cards from the Mega Evolution set. But first, if you're not one of the 25% of absolute legends that is subscribed to this channel but you watch my stuff, hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into it. Ceruledge is a pretty darn simple deck. You see energy, you dump energy, you hit for big number. It's about as crayon chewing as it gets. You don't need much brain power to work this deck, and that's what's kind of nice about it. So you can just turn your brain off and just get as many energies into the discard pile as you possibly can, because Ceruledge hits for 30 damage plus 20 more for each energy in your discard pile. Now this is a very turbo adjacent deck. We're using Squawkabilly, we're using 4 Carmines, so we want to go first, and then we want to dump as many energies in as possible through Squawkabilly's ability that says if it's your first turn you may discard your hand and draw 6 cards. That's pretty nice. We also have 4 Carmines because you can use these supporters on your first turn and discard your hand and draw 5 cards. So there's a chance, if you get lucky, start with a bunch of energies and a Carmine, boom, dump those right into the discard pile. Put Squawkabilly down, have more energies in hand, boom, right into the discard pile. If you're lucky, you can get like 10 to 15 energies in there on your first turn. Now, it's rare that you'll actually get that many in there, but you can. There is a possibility. And if, say, you do get 10 energies in the discard pile, your Ceruledge on the next turn, assuming you got a Charcadet down on your first, will now be hitting for 230 damage to start, and that's not counting any more energies you might be able to get in there on your next turn. Now, the huge additions from the Mega Evolution set were Lunatone, Solrock, and Fighting Gong. Now, Lunatone and Solrock are an extremely effective draw engine, pretty much replicating what we used to have with Radiant Greninja, but now you need both of these Pokemon on the board at the same time, and then Lunatone can use their ability to discard a Fighting Energy and draw you 3 cards, which is pretty damn cracked. And not only that, but Solrock is actually an extremely effective single prize attacker, hitting for 70 damage for 1 single fighting energy as long as you have a Lunatone on your bench. Meaning that early game, if you have to go second and you start with a Solrock, it is not the end of the world, because you may be able to knock out your opponent's low HP basic that's in the active spot. And Fighting Gong is incredibly useful in this deck, allowing us to go get either a basic fighting type Pokemon, so Solrock or Lunatone, or a basic fighting energy, which we can then discard through Lunatone's Lunar Cycle ability. Now, this deck used to have to play Brilliant Blender as their A spec, which always kind of sucked because it was very limiting. Yeah, you could go get 5 energies and instantly discard them, but like, there are lots of other cards that you can just do that with anyways. So, with the addition of Lunatone and Solrock as both energy discard and draw, we now have the ability to play Legacy Energy, which allows us to manipulate the board state so much easier. Briar is one of the best cards in the game, and it is the reason why this deck is a top 5 deck in the meta. Now, the reason why I'm talking about these two back to back is because this is how you can plan for Briar. If you can make them take a single prize knockout early, and then you push up Ceruledge, they take a 2 prize knockout, and then you push up a Ceruledge with a Legacy Energy, and they can't gust around it, you will have forced them into having 2 prize cards remaining. Now, ideally, we will have taken at least 3 prize cards by this point, so that we can use Briar to make it so that we can take a 3 prize knockout off of a 2 prize Pokemon. It's definitely difficult to finagle this and make sure that it works out for you every time, but the Briar play will typically be the finishing move for Ceruledge if it's played correctly. Legacy Energy is also really nice because it's an energy. Once it's in the discard, that contributes to your Ceruledge's attack power, and it can serve as either a fire or a fighting, which means if you have to, you can throw it on your Solrock and hit for 70 and make that Solrock a 0 prize Pokemon. Another one of our most important cards in this deck is Professor Turo's Scenario. This allows you to just grab a Pokemon up off your board, discard all attached cards to it, so you get to discard all the energies if there are any, which is kind of nice, and you just take up a damaged Pokemon off the board. This is incredibly important because we play Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly is a huge liability just sitting on your bench, so if you can, taking up a Squawkabilly with Turo or taking up a heavily damaged Ceruledge with a Turo is an incredibly nice move to set your opponent back a bit. And arguably more important than both Briar or Turo is our Pal Pad, because that is what allows us to get our Briar back late game if we have to discard it earlier, which will happen. That if you have to discard your Turo and your Briar on your first turn, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's why we have the Pal Pad for late in game, where we can just shuffle, ideally, both a Briar and a Turo, or a Briar and a Boss, or whatever we may need, back into the deck to make it more likely that we can actually get that card when we need it. And because we don't play any tools, we can run the Jamming Tower Stadium, which I always love including because it's just so nasty. Just shuts down the effects of all tool cards in play. So it shuts down the sparkling crystals, the air balloons, the luxurious capes. Lots of very, very valuable situations where you can just bump their stadium, put in Jamming Tower, and make it so that they can't use tools. And the last little thing I'll talk about with this deck is my one of inclusion of Mist Energy. I think Mist Energy is so nice to have in your deck right now, partially because of Alakazam. Mist Energy shuts down Alakazam unless they have an enhanced hammer, and it's just really good into Devolution. And Dragapult, you can protect one of your benched Pokemon from the Dragapult damage counters with Mist Energy. So first of all, I'm just a big Mist Energy fan, but I love this inclusion in this deck. Oh, also, that annoying-ass Tord Mega Absol Mega Kangaskhan deck, you can prevent them from using that first attack on Mega Absol with Mist Energy. Another huge advantage. Alright, let's take a look at the matchup spread, both this past weekend at both regionals that took place and in online tournaments thus far for Ceruledge. Okay, so as you can see, this is on Trainer Hill. This is giving us the breakdown of kind of what it ran into in the IRL tournaments. Did not do well into Guardy. Did very meh into like a lot of the top decks, and then it just kills against Terrabox, Raging Bolt, does pretty well against the Tord Mega Absol Kangaskhan deck, and then it absolutely demolishes Goldango, obviously. So, I mean, the matchup spread IRL is really not the best, but it's not the worst. You at least have a chance into Pult, Grimmsnarl, Garchomp, Joltik Dango, Pult Zard, regular Zard, Guardy Jellicent. You actually have a pretty good chance into Guardy Jellicent, Zoroark, and Terrabox. So, overall, not bad. Not bad. Now, let's take a look at the online standings. I meant the online matchups. Let's take a look at the online matchups. Okay, so essentially, let's go by win percentage. Let's go by win percentage. That didn't really help me that much. All right, you kill against Hydrapple Ogerpon. Shocker. Absolutely destroy Mega Venusaur. Let's look for some actual decks. Alright, do really well against Lucario, do insanely well against Goldango Lunatone, very, very well against Guardy Jellicent online. So they found a lot of success against Guardy Jellicent online. Doing pretty damn good against Zoroark, damn good against Bolt. Again, kind of killing it against that Mega Absol box. Really well, not really well, but pretty well into Charizard Pidgeot, pretty well into Dragapult Dusknoir. So as you can see kind of with the online results, online Ceruledge does a little bit better because at regionals, better players can figure out Ceruledge easier. I think that's kind of the explanation for this. Because their matchup with Guardy online, 48%, that's not bad. Grimmsnarl, 45%. No, not great, but very doable. Then if we look here at the bottom, they die against Alakazam to Dunsparce. That's why if you put in a Mist Energy, you at least have a chance. If they play Enhanced Hammer, oh well. But if you do have the Mist Energy in there, that will make it a lot harder for Alakazam to Dunsparce to do anything. And you really just don't have any chance against Crustle, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, those are the matchups. Let's go back and look at what it's played the most here. Played a lot against Grimmsnarl. Played a lot against Dragapult Dusknoir. It's a positive record, at least. It's a positive record. So essentially, it doesn't play like great into a couple of the top decks, but it also absolutely kills against a couple of the other top decks. Alright, let's take a look at the deck list that we are going to be running today. As you can see with the Pokemon, pretty standard. We got the 4 Chark, 3 Ceruledge, 2 on the Lunatone, Solrock, and then 1 Fez and 1 Squawkabilly. As for items, we pretty much already ran over it. The 2 Fighting Gongs are huge inclusions. And keep in mind our only recoveries through Night Stretchers, so use those accordingly. Be safe with them, and then especially be safe with your Pal Pad, because that is arguably one of the most important cards in this deck. Speaking of most important cards in this deck, we got Briar, we got Turo's Scenario down there, both absolutely huge inclusions. And in case you get retreat locked, we do play 2 Jet Energies. So we got a couple of ways, 1 Turo, 2 Jet Energies to get out of a potential retreat lock scenario. But yeah, other than that, this deck is pretty damn simple. It's really fun unless you start out with 1 basic and 6 energies, which will happen every once in a while. It sucks, but it, you know, that type of shit will happen. But Ceruledge can hit hard, it can hit fast, and it's very easy to pilot. So let's get into some gameplay and see how this new and improved Ceruledge can roll. Alright, we get to go first, and we're starting out with a nice little mulligan. So, okay, this is the Fortress Kangaskhan deck, I'm assuming. Interesting. Alright. Not the worst start we've ever seen here. Probably Fighting Gong for Lunatone. We'll see what we're up against. We might be able to Earthen Vessel away the Mist Energy. But if we need that Mist Energy, then obviously we cannot do that. More than likely, we're going to Fighting Gong for Lunatone, Earthen Vessel for Fighting Energy, Lunatone, Ultra Ball for Squawk. Do that whole thing. So yeah, this should be the Fortress one though. So I don't think we need our Mist Energy. I don't think we do. So I think we can get rid of it. Give me all the fighting. Go ahead and Lunar Cycle now. I don't know if that's a mistake. Maybe we should have waited on that. Yeah, I think we should have waited on that. Damn it. Because then we could have just gotten rid of 2. Whatever. It's fine. Squawk and squeeze this stuff away. Grab me another Charcadet. Alright. Okay. It's not bad. Do they use tools? Might as well. Might as well. Toss it up there in case they want to use a TM Turbo Energize or whatever the fuck. Let's see what you got. This isn't the Tord variety, because this has Fortress in it. But the Tord variety is very, very annoying. It's all, like, I am really not a fan of the Tord all basic Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Absol deck. I think it's really, really annoying. Fortress Mega Kangaskhan, I'm not worried about. Fortress Mega Kangaskhan is not a big deal. Hey, I'm glad I used my Squawk. Well, I mean, hey, honestly, that's a huge Iono. Thank you so much. Okay, that's not fantastic, but it's something. We at least have Earthen Vessel. We get to draw cards. That's all that matters. Having Lunar Cycle is just so cracked. I mean, it's not quite, but it's damn close to just having Radiant Greninja back, you know? What the hell? Did they fail to find? They did indeed, okay. So yeah, not quite the same as Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja was a little bit better. But this deck might be, I don't know, might be a little more consistent. Might not be. Could be wrong. Already have that. Do that. Go ahead and just retreat off Solrock. What are we hitting for? Oh, dude, that's so nice. 4 energies right now. I mean, we could boss up Pineco and just not even let them do that, but I feel like just hitting into Mega Kangaskhan for as much as we can here is going to be our best move. And then we just need to get an energy off of this. Yep, we're good. Kind of sucks we have to waste a jet, but we'll go ahead and just do this and then hard retreat off of it to get another card in there. We'll hold off on putting another Charcadet down. And we're halfway there to taking out this Kangaskhan. So let's see what they got. Let's see what Kangaskhan Fortress can do. So I got, what, 8 energies in? It's not bad. Okay, so they'll be able to get whatever they need. But they won't be able to use another supporter. So that's cool. I was like, as long as they're not pennying this guy out of the active, we should be okay. And then if they manage to knock him out this turn, we can Ultra Ball for Fez and draw some cards that way. So not too terribly worried about it. Curious as to what they're getting with old Cypher Maniacs code breaking. Not Cyphermatics, as I like to call it. Cypher Maniacs code breaking. And then they run errands. I love that the mom Pokemon, their ability is just run errands. That's so, like, I feel like it's a little lazy, but that is pretty funny. And I love this artwork. This artwork is awesome. For the SIR Kangaskhan. Oh, I was able to pull the SIR Mega Venusaur out of an ETB from Milwaukee, so that was pretty cool. It's the centering is absolutely dog shit, but it's such a cool card. I'm grateful. Are they gonna? They put Team Rocket's Watchtower in play. They put Team Rocket's Watchtower in play. My guy, what are you doing? I was like, what are they doing? Why can't they attack? Oh my god. That's crazy. And we're about to take 3 prize cards. How do they fuck up that badly? Why would they put... Why would they do that when it only hurts them? Let's go. Getting energies off that was exactly what I needed. Why would they do that? Why would they put Team Rocket's Watchtower in play? Oh, my guy. Okay, well, this is going to be, unfortunately, a very quick match. We're not taking the one-hit KO here, but we're going to try to get close. Yeah, 210, and then we'll be able to clean it up next turn. Dude, why did you put the Team Rocket's Watchtower in play? That's a bit embarrassing. I'm sorry. That's rough. So, I mean, look, Ceruledge probably would have won no matter what, but we did actually get a pretty damn good start. We were hitting for 190 turn 2. That's not bad. Obviously, we're only hitting for 210 here on turn 3, but if we needed to, we could have gotten a couple more in there. We just didn't really need to. The boss was far more worth it in that instance. I don't know. I think they might have quit out of the app at this point. Like the Cypher Maniacs, but they can't draw into those cards because they put the Team Rocket's Watchtower in play. That's crazy. That's crazy. And okay, yeah, that's game. Man, oh man. Okay, so that one was rough. But Ceruledge did get up and going quick, and if we needed to, we could have hit for like a lot more on that third turn there. But yeah, that was a simple one. So let's move on to game 2. All right, let's get going on game 2. Game 1 was pretty easy. Pretty easy in a word. But you take those. Sometimes your opponent just doesn't have shit. And now, we actually get to go second because our opponent is allowing us to. And we are up against Lucario plus En's Zoroark. Huh? Okay. What? Kind of wild, but alright, you know. Like, we're gonna be Carmining all this away anyways. I think we just go ahead and make absolutely certain that we get Lunatone down. Go ahead and Carmine. Whew, that was dangerously close to not being able to do anything. I mean, we could still squawk, but I'd rather avoid that if we can. Bang, bang. Okay, well, there's Squawkabilly. We want it. Might as well, right? Might as frickin' well. Do we get another Charcadet down? I don't think so. I think we just do that. Draw me some more cards. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now we got Cosmic Beam. We got 3 in there. We'll get at least another 1 or 2 in there next turn. Would have been nice to have had an Ultra Ball in this hand, but whatever. It's fine. Lighten up my last little infused joint that I got from Chicago last week. By the way, I did play in Milwaukee. I did take Alakazam. I started incredibly well, going 3-1. Facing, you'll hear about this all in the vlog, but I faced a Goldango to start. Easy money. Easy money. Then I instantly faced Crustle with Mist Energies. Beat it somehow, even though I only have 1 Enhanced Hammer. Then I immediately faced Charizard Pidgeot with 2 Mist Energies, which I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Lost to them. Then I beat Raging Bolt. They just conceded. Holy shit. Okay, well, on to game 3. Our deck is so good, it terrifies our opponents. On to game 3. Haven't won a coin toss at all yet, by the way. Anyways, we're going second. So I beat a Raging Bolt in round 4, and I was like, okay, we're 3-1, we're feeling good, like, what the fuck? Is my luck actually turning around? What's going on? And then I go to, you know, matchups are up. I see Liam Halliburton. I go, that name sounds very familiar. And if that name sounds familiar, that's probably a bad thing. And it was indeed a bad thing. Is this a mirror match? Yep, this is a mirror match. It was indeed a bad thing because he won Pittsburgh. This motherfucker won Pittsburgh last week. He took that shit down. He won Pittsburgh. Or no, sorry, not last week. A couple weeks ago. So, I'm like, okay, cool. This is my first time ever playing a not only one-time, but two-time regional champion. I'm like, oh, Lord. Alright, whatever. I'm playing Alakazam. Fuck it. If he's playing Zoroark like he did at Pittsburgh, we're good. He was not playing Zoroark like he did in Pittsburgh, which was very unfortunate for me. He was playing Gardevoir. And Gardevoir, if you didn't know, is pretty much an instant fucking loss for us, for Alakazam. So that didn't go well. Didn't go well. And God damn it. So I lost to Gardevoir. And I go, okay, whatever, I'm 3-2. We're still feeling good. All we need are 2 wins. And we've made a day 2. All we need are 2 wins, and we've made a day 2. And then I instantly face Grimmsnarl. Which, if you didn't know, is like my second worst possible fucking matchup. So things weren't going too hot. Now, do we just take out the Legacy, or do we take out him? I think we take out him, because taking out the Legacy would add an energy to their discard pile, and I don't think we want that. So that was how and then I was so pissed after that I ran into my 2 worst matchups. In fact, I was so pissed that I ran into 4 of my worst matchups out of 6 rounds that I dropped when I was 3-3. And if I had kept playing and won the last 2, sure, I think I could have, like, won some packs or whatever, but I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. I was so done with Pokemon. Okay, so now it's like we're kind of relying on a top deck. But I'm going to get a Carmine, so it's okay. Come on. Or a Solrock. Come on. Don't love that. We don't love to see that. Shit, 130 is not good. Ruh-roh. What are they at, though? They're already at 8. They've been cruising. And they have a research, those fuckers. Hey, at least we got rid of their Briar, though. For now. They have an Ultra Ball? Come on. I hate seeing other people live my dream. This is what happens sometimes with Ceruledge. I'm absolutely keeping this in here, because, like, I mean, at least one of our Ceruledge decks is rolling, so it's still good Ceruledge gameplay, it's just not really for me. It's not great gameplay for me, but it's pretty good from them. Whew, yep, thank you. I appreciate you very much, my good sir. Let's go and hold on to 1. And then research the rest away. That's still not a great... Alright, whatever. That's fine. It's fine. We'll at least take them out. We'll only take 1 press card, which sucks. Now, we need to get our Legacy out really, really badly, because we need to get them on an even prize race once again. Carmine. There goes Turo. So Turo and Briar are gone. Pal Pad, oh, Pal Pad is gone. Okay, cool. So Turo. Oh, did he Pal Pad back Briar? He Pal Padded back Briar. Yeah. Oh, interesting. They're putting themselves back on an odd prize race. Huh. Okay. Legacy Energy, let's go. Yeah, whatever. Let's just judge. Because I'm okay with being on an odd prize race. I'm alright with that. Okay. We'll just hold on to that Fighting Gong. Alright. What you got? I would imagine it's a return hit KO. And then if I can track down my Briar, then we'd be in good shape. And this would at the very least allow me to Stretcher and Fighting Gong to at least get Fighting Energy and Solrock, so I could do that. They're also going to be able to do that. So if they can find a boss here, they pretty much just win. If they can find boss, they pretty much just win. Which sucks. And then if I can't find Briar, I just lose as well. I just lose. Yep, there it is. Cool. Yeah, that's game. They got it. No possible way for me to come back from there, unfortunately. So yeah, that was good Ceruledge gameplay on their part. Not ideal on my part, but a Ceruledge won, so let's just move on to game 4. Can I win a coin flip today? Nope, it's impossible. We're 0 for 4. If I'm picking, if my opponent's picking, doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose that coin flip. By the way, y'all, this is just a tiny microcosm of the luck I've been having for these last couple of months. Matchup luck. Deck luck. One of the two will be absolutely fucked for me. And it's really starting to get on my nerves. Really starting to irritate me. Shit like this. Mulliganing and then starting with just a squawk. Come on, dude. And it's another fucking mirror match. Dude, I don't want another mirror match. I'm good. I'm good. In fact, fuck this. I'm good. I'm moving on to game 5. We're not playing another mirror match. I'm keeping this gameplay in, though, because I need you guys to see it. But we're not playing another mirror match. Next game. Alright. One more game, and then I'm gonna go fucking eat. And we finally won the coin toss. Let's go! Yeah, we want to go first. Going second's fun, because, like, yeah, hypothetically, if they only start one basic, you could donk them, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. Starting first is the safe route, and this is a fantastic start. Sometimes you just have to call out your luck, and it actually fixes itself a little bit for you. Whew, okay, hell yeah. Give me squawk. It's prize. How did I fucking knew it. Deep in my gut, I went, man, wouldn't it be funny if you prized your Squawkabilly? Fuck this game, dude. Fuck this game, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fuck. Never mind. Trash start. Didn't get a squawk. Didn't get a Carmine. Yep. That's how my luck has been. That's how my luck has been. In Milwaukee, I just instantly, I'm taking kind of rogue decks, but I'm taking decks that have good matchups into the most popular decks at the regionals. So it's not like I'm taking like just trash meta calls. Like a decent amount of the decks that I've been playing have made day 2, just not with me. Because in Pittsburgh, I took Typhlosion, not a great call, but I was just kind of panicked and I didn't know what to do, so I just took a comfortable deck. And then, are you fucking kidding me? What is this bullshit? Okay, look, at least I have Solrock. I'm gonna have to hard retreat into Solrock to Cosmic Beam. What the fuck, dude? What is this? So yeah, as I was saying, my luck has been absolutely garbage. In Pittsburgh, I ran into 4 terrible matchups. I got lucky that my first matchup was United Wings and they bricked, but if they'd gotten their deck going, they could beat Typhlosion easily. And then I run into 2 Guardies in a row and then Dragapult. So I'm like, okay, fuck me, I guess. And then Milwaukee, I'm like, ooh, Alakazam's actually been running really well for me. I'm very excited about this deck. Yeah, we don't play great into, like, Guardy and Grimmsnarl. And Grimmsnarl is very popular, you know. That's a fact. It's just how it is. Grimmsnarl got very, very popular. But, you know what else got really, really popular was Ceruledge. And you know what else stayed pretty popular? Stuff like Goldengo and Charizard and all of this other shit. And so I was like, fuck it, we'll take Alakazam, and if we can get a little lucky on the matchups, I'm confident that this deck will run well. And the deck ran fucking incredibly, which pisses me off still. The deck ran great. And I just so happened to run into 4 pretty much unwinnable matchups out of 6 rounds. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do? So, I don't know. My luck's been trash. I think I might be going to Toronto. Might be the next one I go to. Hopefully things improve from there. That's all I can hope for, you know? Hopefully things improve from there. Because it's getting tiring. Just losing after losing after losing. And then losing some more. And then after that, we lost, you know, some more. And I don't know. Not a fun time right now in the world of Pokemon or fantasy football. I have a solid-ass team, and I am 1-5 in fantasy football right now. So, nothing's... and I can't find a fucking Ceruledge. Nothing's really going my way currently. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna have... I'm gonna have to Carmine away this hand. I should have done the math first. Where were we at? 10. I'm gonna have to fuck, that was stupid. I should have done the math first. I'm still not hitting 1-hit KOing. So it wouldn't have mattered either if I had discarded that energy, because I still would have been 1 energy short. Shit like this, I guarantee you, if I took Ceruledge, this is exactly what would have fucking happened. It's exactly what would have happened in Milwaukee if I took Ceruledge. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I could have just taken Ceruledge and said, fuck it, I'll just play one of the better decks, you know, whatever. But that's, so lame. So lame, in my opinion. No, it's just not my style. Not my style. And just like, I don't love this deck that much, you know? I don't love it. It's not my favorite. It's for 100 in the active. Alright, cool. Because of shit like this, where it's like, oh cool, I was 1 energy away, 2 energies away from actually doing something here. Sick. Awesome. So fun. Interesting, okay. Going for the Pikachu. KO. Fair enough. Fair enough. They're killing us right now. Slaughtering us, one might say. Now I get the fucking Ultra Ball. Oh, now I get the fucking Ultra Ball. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck this game. Flip that script. Does it have to be in the active? Nope. Just knocked out by damage. Fuck it. What do we want to do here? Mist Energy doesn't protect us. I mean, it would protect us from Angelite, but at this point, this is like Terror Box with Flareon. They're not Angeliting. This is our last energy? What? But we only have 13 in there. We prized 4 energies? We prized 4 energies. We prized 4 energies. Dude. Like, the fuck is that bullshit? The fuck is that bullshit? That's crazy. I'm speechless. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumb. Fuck. Oh my god. They're gonna have a fucking lightning. No, just okay, yeah, because they can just flare on. Of course, of course. Can you not be such a cock for like a hot second? This is all going in the video. I'm not refilming this shit. This is going in the goddamn video. Fuck this guy. Fuck this person in particular. We're gonna make you take out my Solrock, you piece of shit. Yeah, fuck it. Let's flip that script. Okay, okay. I don't hate that. Yeah, I mean, we could. Do we have another Lunatone? Should have another Lunatone if we wanted to go get it, but I don't think we need to do that. Why is it doing nothing? Oh, because we need Lunatone. And we prized our other Lunatone? You're fucking with me right now. So I have to get a Night Stretcher off this. I could have Carmine, but like, okay, thank you. Dude. Oh my god. So I have 4 fucking energies and a Lunatone prized, is what you're telling me right now. 4 fucking energies and a Lunatone, if my math is correct. Oh my god. That's fucked. It's completely fucked. Look, Lunatone energy. Energy. Okay. Whatever. Yep. I think my theory was correct. Oh my god, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Stretchered back. Hoot Hoot. 70 HP Hoot Hoot as well, which I like. What are they gonna do here? Pass? Okay. We're gonna boss up that Hoot Hoot. I don't really want your Fan Rotom, to be honest with you. Go ahead and Lunar Cycle. Fuck it. About to run out of cards anyways. I don't give a shit. that. Alright, and now we are just a single turn of them not doing anything away to actually somehow winning this game. Oh, Squawk! Okay, so it was 3 energies, Lunatone and Squawk, I believe. Yeah. So I miscounted on energies. 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, yeah, so I miscounted on energies. So I prized 3 energies, Squawk and Lunatone. Oh, I forgot, yeah, because I needed Squawk earlier in the game and I didn't fucking have it. That's right. Way back in the beginning when I thought I had a good hand. Ursaluna. Now they just need a boss and then that's game. Right? Yeah. Which, I'm assuming they got it off of Jewel Seeker. So they probably just had it in hand, yeah. Probably just had it in hand. Maybe? I don't know. So they already had the Ultra Ball, right? Because they got... Okay, now they're using Flip the Script. Do they have any bosses left? Probably, right? I'm confuzzled. All they need is boss. Yep, there it is. GG's. Well, we made it close at the end there, at the very least. But yeah, them getting the multiple Hoot Hoots down was enough. You know, it's how she goes. It's how she goes. Were they at 2 prize cards for that long? Could I have Briared them? Doesn't matter at this point. Let me know in the comments if I majorly fucked that one up, but that's all the gameplay we've got for today, so let's throw it back on over to the other tie. And that was the Ceruledge gameplay. Wasn't the best, it wasn't the cleanest, but that's kind of Ceruledge. Every once in a while the games just won't quite go your way, but man, when you get all those energies in the discard pile early, and you're rolling and you're feeling good, this deck feels unstoppable. This is definitely a deck that I already had partially put together because I used to play it back in the day, but I'm definitely going to throw it actually together with all the updates, just as if I want to take it to a challenge or a cup and be like, you know what, I don't really want to think today, I'll play Ceruledge, you know. It's a fun deck. It's a very fun deck, and let me know your thoughts on Ceruledge down below. Are you considering playing it? Do you not really like the game style? Let me know. I want to hear what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the absolute hell out of y'all. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that hype button, which is apparently a thing on YouTube now. I don't really know, but press all the buttons. Just do them all. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and if you'll want to really extra support the channel, you can become a channel member for as little as $2 a month to get videos early, access to cool badges, and extra emotes on stream, and stuff like that. If y'all want to support me, that'd be absolutely awesome, and a huge shout out to my current channel members. We got Wes Reacts, Plus Ultra G, Justin G, Humble Mareep, Chef Husky, Dominisis, and Chase 2496. And a huge shout out to Chase for donating a couple extra memberships to a few stream goers. So shout out to y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Hope you win your next challenge or cup or regional, and I'll see y'all very soon. Love you guys. Bye.